and Floridian and a monorail. We have a very exciting day today. We're going to Kona for breakfast over there at the Polynesian, and wait till you see what we're getting on today. Oh. And this is the koi fish. Bring that back, please.
Good morning.
Macadamia nut Phantoms. Okay, Magic Kingdom, it's happening. Okay, this is very excited. We were invited to Disney to ride Tron today. Still can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. So we're gonna meet up with some people and go ride a big first for 2023. Oh my God!
Initiate identity disk profiling. Initiate light cycle run of fluid systems in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Tron light cycle run, the ultimate competition on the grid. Before proceeding to the scene change, all members of Team Blue must prepare. All users must secure large items, including backpacks, purses, and hats, in the locker portal before entering the grid. Lockers are just ahead.
Right now.
Open a locker portal. Tap your digital key to complete the activation code. Only use lockers are you required.
Oh my God! If I ever have oh my God! They laugh.
When the gate opens, follow the path on the floor. You are assigned the bar vehicle, and you must walk behind the light cycle. Remove phones, glasses, and other items that may fall off, and secure them in the storage area between the handlebar. To synchronize with your light cycle, kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Tron light cycle run is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride on the gyres, making sharp turns with sudden drops and stops. For your safety, remain seated on the light cycle at all times. Remember to kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Supervise young Team Blue users at all times. The competition begins when Team Blue launches across the upload conduit and onto the grid. Your opponents will meet you there.
It was awesome! If you could do Guardians of the Galaxy, you could do this. The worst part is getting in the vehicle, honestly. The train's going under! Tron is here! Feels like all is right with the world with this. So, was it intense? The outside is my favorite part. It's very, very short. I feel like getting in the right vehicle is the most thrilling part of it all. But I loved it! My only thing is the theming. It could have been a little bit more Disney-fied. With that said, I still love it, but I feel like it's just a little... It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, not as themed. It's kind of like a test track extra almost. A new test track. Of the OG one. Oh, really good! It's so cool! We will do more... It's very windy and crowded, so we will do more of a review coming soon. This is live. We're gonna do the review later. Very, very windy.
What it was, those human thingies that make you not a fish. Legs. That's what this story's all about. Hey! great story about how Ariel became a human. But that Ursula, oh, she's so mean. I'll make you human if you give me your voice, she says.
This is so much fun!
Put my 50th hoodie on, and now it's not windy and it's sunny. Go figure. But it's so crowded that we're gonna leave and go to the Cooks of Polynesia. Back to Poly. Does anyone remember when the co-op used to have stuff you couldn't find anywhere else? Bring that back.
Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend a day in the countryside. Hi, Goofy.
Howdy. Beautiful day for a picnic.
Yep, we're off to the park.
See y'all there.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there.
Who, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Goofy, this was not in my contract, but okay.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up. Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park.
Hiya, folks. Hello there. Hiya, Goof.
Hey, Mick and Liam.
You sure did a good care of our friends.
They're great. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, no. I must have hit that track switch. Wait. This is all my fault.
Right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Inside the vehicle at all times. Thank you.
There they are. We'll be right back.
Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park, and thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
I know I'm gonna get questions about where Max is, so here's Baseline by Sci-Fi. And then you have this strip of stores, and you go to Galaxy's Edge, Muppet Vision's over there. Keep walking all the way down. And then don't go into Galaxy's Edge. They are gonna be over here by this wall. You can see all the construction for the restaurant. I hear that. Love Rex. So handsome. So empty. So empty. I like this mural in my apartment. this is why I say come at night.
Hot potato. Thank you, thank you.
Never gets old. Okay, who are we gonna get? I think Rex or Potato Head. Oh my god, was I right? I was right. Okay, I'm usually very good at this, but I can only see out of one eye, and I don't have full mobility in my arms, so here we go. Oh my god, I feel sick. My accuracy was probably like 10%. Yeah, I don't feel good. I feel better on Tron. We'll get there eventually. What do we do? I'll see. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely not my best. Yeah, are we now? That was terrible. I mean, I did better than this guy. Not my best. Definitely my worst accuracy. Oh my god. Alright, I'm still the best in the vehicle. I have two people behind me, so. Alright. Like I said, not my best. Definitely my worst. Oh, well, this is new.
Awesome! We're really going to be able to jack up our prices if we're two-time Galaxy Savers. So what should we do next? Something good? Something bad? Bit of both? Bit of both! You look like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Okay, we're back from Walt Disney World. I literally just filmed my Disney World haul, so that's coming next. Stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed. Let's talk about Tron. Now that I've been back for a little bit, got a chance to think about it. I did enjoy the attraction. I think the problem is I would have liked it more if Guardians wasn't their last new attraction, because you're automatically going to compare Guardians and Tron, the two new coasters. I kind of feel like Guardians was something unlike anything they've ever done before, and I feel it to an extent with Tron, just based on the way the ride vehicle is. But I would compare it to like a track like a Space Mountain. Maybe it's a little bit more intense than Space Mountain because of that launch. That launch is like Rock and Roller Coaster. It shoots you. It may not look that way from the video, but when you are riding on that vehicle, it goes so fast, and then you immediately go outside, which was my favorite part of the attraction. Inside, it was hard to figure out what was going on. I felt like there was no real story. It's kind of like the new Test Track. So remember how Test Track used to have a really good story and it was cohesive, and Test Track right now really isn't? That's kind of what it reminded me of. There was no real pre-show to it. I did put what they had for their pre-show. It was very confusing as to what was going on, and I've seen the movies before, so Tron is not unfamiliar with me. But when you're going through it, there's no real story. I mean, if you know the movies, I guess there is, but they didn't do a good job of explaining that in the attraction. And that's not very Disney-like. Even in Guardians, like, you know the story. The pre-show sets the stage. The whole ride has a flow to it. This, not so much. The inside part visually kind of looks like Test Track too. The new Test Track, just like the coloring and the lighting. And you're in dark, just like you are in the attraction. Some people were comparing it to the inside of Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster is definitely more thrilling. Guardians is definitely more thrilling. I would say this is kind of like on a level of Expedition Everest. To me, that's more thrilling. I don't like Expedition Everest. It's scary to me. So if you can handle Everest, you could definitely handle this. Now, I don't ever go on Everest, but I would go back on Tron. With that said, I don't think I would ever wait more than like 20, 25 minutes, maybe a half hour tops pushing it. But I have that rule for most attractions at Walt Disney World because I go all the time. So that's my only thing. Like, I wouldn't wait, but I think because there's 6 ride vehicles, and one of them, if not 2 of them, I think it's definitely one. It's definitely one. I don't know, it might be 2, has that back row that's a regular seat. So if you want to use that seat, you will have to wait a little longer. But because there's 6 of them and the ride is so short, I think it's a minute 15 overall. I think you're really on the ride for like 45 seconds because you wait right before that launch. So I think it's about 45 seconds to a minute 15 tops. And because it goes so fast, there's a continuous coaster, like there's a continuous ride vehicle coming. So I don't think the wait is going to be too long for it. The queue wasn't set up to be very long. I kind of compared it to Space Mountain in Disneyland, where you're like up on a roof almost, and it's a very short queue outside, and then inside you go right into a pre-show. So it's the shortest queue, I think, on property. It's the quickest ride on property. Like, I'm pretty sure the carousel is longer and Dumbo is longer. This was so fast, which I didn't mind because it's not going to be the most comfortable thing for everyone sitting in the ride vehicle. I have some health issues right now, so for me, it wasn't the easiest to get in and out of, but I did it. My mom, who has fractured hips, she was able to do it. It definitely enhances the feel of the attraction, though. When you're going outside, you almost feel like you're flying, even more so than Pandora. You feel like you're flying. I definitely recommend going on it. I don't recommend waiting that long for it, but it might be your favorite attraction. Me personally, it's kind of like in the middle. A lot of people are asking me if I like Space Mountain better or Tron better. I've been going on Space Mountain basically my whole life, so I kind of can't compare the two. I've been on this once, you know, but I definitely will go on it again. Was I a little disappointed? Yes, but I think compared to Guardians, and also we've been watching them build this for forever, and I feel like when I did the ride through of the Shanghai one, it seemed a little cooler to me, but from what I'm hearing, it's exactly the same. I think outside the theming could have been a little bit more Disneyfied, not necessarily like Mickey Mouse on the outside, but just more of a theme. But then again, the Tron theme is a very different kind of theme. I don't know. I went on Test Track this trip too, and I just feel like they're very similar, and I'm not a huge fan of the new Test Track. I loved the OG one so much. So there was a lot of similarities for me. They're going fast. There's no big hills, which I appreciate. I'm not a hill person. It's a lot of turns and just like going fast and in darkness and stuff. So if you have any questions about it, I hope I answered I hope I was able to give an accurate summary of what I thought. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions, but that is my personal review. Liked, didn't love, but maybe I will in time. Because let's not forget, the first time I went on Remy, I was like, okay. First time I went on Mickey and Minnie's, I was comparing it to Great Movie Ride. Luckily, we have nothing to, this didn't replace anything. It just got added to. So that's always good in my book. But yeah, I hope this helped. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, what were your thoughts on Tron? Have you been on it yet? Are you going to one of the previews? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're doing well. I am Christina K. Have a Disney day. I rambled, didn't I? Yeah.